Oh, this is so funny. There's an error loading the alert box. Please reload the browser source. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's just turn those off for now. I don't think send hearts is gonna work. I don't know if the Twitch raids are gonna show the little cats today. OBS had an update today, which is terrifying. Never update your applications. That's what I've learned. Don't blow us off, Ark. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? Oh no. Is the error ghost? Yes. The error ghost is a guest. We're having tech issues today. Finally able to catch a stream. Hello, Laufin. Welcome in. Who got first? Anybody get first? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, it's Vess. Oh, it's Vess who got first. It was me, don't check. No, it wasn't. I hail. Who is this? Who are you? Who am I? Who are we? Who is us? Good after more night. Oh shit, I left my coffee in the kitchen. 1 second. 1 second. I am driving. Drive safe. Not weary. More fuel. If we're somehow able to inject coffee into bloodstreams, like I would just... You know how convenient that would be? I wouldn't have to leave this chair. Yeah, I'm always forgetting my coffee. It sucks. Every single stream, there's some sort of scuff. Every single time, there is some sort of scuff. Let's see here. Things are looking a little bit different today. You sound like an addict? Well, what if I am? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Oh my goodness. All of the browser sources are dead, which means everything isn't working. God damn it, OBS. Okay, hold on. Can we just go here? Okay. Well, at least StreamBot is working. Jesus Christ. God. Yeah, things are looking a little different today. Today, we're changing up the backgrounds just a little bit. They're changing up the overlays just a little bit. What with the hat? Because we're playing Stardew Valley. I'm gonna be a farmer today. Do you understand? We're gonna be in the fields. There's gonna be rays coming down onto my face. I don't want to get sunburnt. That's why we got a sun hat. Remember to put on some sunscreen, guys, when you go outside. Because, what is it? Sun makes you age 10 times faster. Sun will give you wrinkles. Your skin will not like it. Do you stream full time like your main job? Yeah, I do. I do. That's why I stream every day. I earn nothing from this though, so I can't really call it a job. It's more like I stream for the love of the game. That's it. The love of the game. Sorry, I stumble on my words. Put on some sunblock. Yeah, put on some sunblock, Josh. Did you put on sunblock today? Arc streamer, can I ask you a question? Heck yeah. Yes, Hail streamer. Did you change your name again? Hale was Hale introduced me to this one game yesterday. Hale introduced me to dialogue yesterday and it looks interesting. I don't know if interesting is the right word to describe it. Do you have chibi art? Chibi art. No, I don't think so. As in, do I draw chibi art? Yes. Do I have chibi art of myself? Wait, I do. I guess any of the emotes are chibi art, like of yourself. Yeah, some of the emotes I drew earlier when I first started streaming, those are chibi artworks. I can send it to you later if you want me to. Chibi arc model exists too. This is my this is my favorite one. Let's see here. I don't know if I can find it. The problem with having a PC, hey, everybody has this problem, I guess. The problem with owning multiple files is that you just get everything gets jumbled up. It just go. I guess this is this is really big. I guess this is a chibi chibi art of me, but I don't. If I have a regular one. I'm not sure of me crying. Yes, yes, this one is it. I have a few other ones too, but they're not like full body. I need to borrow. I want to edit something together because of the dialogue VOD will never be public in its entirely. Here. Okay, I'll give it to you. Hold on. Hail. No, everybody needs to see it. Everybody needs to see how sussy the game is. The moment I walked into Hale's stream yesterday, he was like, by the way, Ark, put on headphones. I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? No, I'm gonna keep you on speakers. And then I was like, wait, hold on, you're right. I think I need headphones for this. Um, where am I anyway? Oh, here we go. It's like a 3 hour long game. So it's not, I can finish it very easily. What kind of mod is this? Oh, this is uh, it's called Cat Valley. Yeah, it's called Cat Valley UI. And it changes the UI of some things. There we go. It changes the UI. Thank you for the sub, Pelris. It changed the UI, but there's a lot of other mods that I have in this game as well that changes not just the UI, the trees, the grass, the rocks. The mod list doesn't work. I forgot several things yesterday, Moogie. I forgot the mod list thing. I forgot the raid alerts. Oh, I have to fix a lot of things today. Oh, it's gonna suck. Gotta look it up right now. Heck yeah. Do it, Lau. Do it. If you had open on 2 different devices, the echo is nice. Oh, you had me open on 2 different devices and the echo is nice. It's essentially what this is, right? With me double talking, now you get to hear 2 arcs. How are you enjoying 2 arcs? Some people said that they can't really tell what I'm saying when I have this on. So now it's off. Get out of my head! That's essentially what ASMR is. At least I got the ad bot? No, I don't. I don't have the ad bot. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay. We don't need an ad bot, right? Let's start the game. Looking for save games. Oh, look, just a single save file. It sounds like you're a biblical, accurate angel speaking down to me. Down on me. Like, the ones with like the giant eye and a whole bunch of eyes on it? Isn't that scary? I'm sorry, that was a terrifying experience, probably. I think angels are terrifying creatures. Has it only been 5 game days? Is that what it said? 5 game days? I think it said... Was it 5? I'm pretty sure it wasn't 5. Unless that's how many hours I spent on playing this game. 5 days. Like 24 hours. 24 times 5, but probably not. Oh, 5th day of the year! Oh, 5th day of the year! So, it's actually not here, it's, the season. Yeah, day 5 of season. It is... autumn. It is fall. I was gonna say August, and I'm like, wait, there's no months. There were no months in Stardew Valley. So yeah, we are currently now in year 1, fall, autumn. Day 5, it is 6:10 a.m. Time to watch the news and see what's happening in Stardew Valley. My will is stronger. The Trigger Limbus Company fans, pattern recognition, this chat is so strong. How did you know? How did you know that half this chat plays Limbus Company? How? Stares at you, stares into your brain. Your #1 source of weather news and entertainment, now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. I don't like that type of weather, I'm sorry. Can you change it? Welcome to Welwick's Oracle, the only show where the voice of the spirits is channeled directly to you. The spirits feel neutral today. Alright, today is in your hands. That emote is so small, is that Dawn? I see yellow and I'm just gonna assume that it's Dawn. It's just Dawn Cutie. It's just Dawn Cutie. I don't play Limbus, so I don't understand. Don't worry, you don't have to. You don't need to play Limbus Company. If anything, the entire game is dread and torture. It's good though. It's good, but it's dread and torture. Maybe I shouldn't be putting people off of putting people off playing Limbus Company. Maybe I should be advertising it instead, because at the end of the day, it is a good game. Never mind, Lau. Go play Limbus Company. Hold on, let me give you glasses. Is it this one? I need to double check just in case. I'm gonna break myself again, and then I'm gonna turn into some weird abomination. I keep forgetting the buttons. Aha, yes. There we go. That's what Ark does to us, chat, every time. What, dread and torture? I torture you guys? Why are you here? Why do you love misery? A whole bunch of masochists in chat right now. That's what's going on. Make me understand. Make me understand what you're thinking. Ew. We can harvest this. Does anybody enjoy bok choy? I actually don't. I mean, it's okay. Bok choy is okay. It's not the best. There's better foods out there, plants out there, grass that I will eat, but not bok choy. As a Arknights player, you'll like it. I think so too, honestly. Okay, I got into Limbus Company because I played Arknights. Because I was like, I love Arknights and I love the Arknight story. I need something similar. So I went online, I went on Google and I searched up games similar to Arknights, Reddit. And then I went on Reddit and everyone's like, you should try out Limbus Company. So I did, and I did enjoy it. Is it true you have a degree in torturology? Well, when I graduated from school, they told me not to tell anybody, so, no, I don't. A lovely hat! A lovely hat! I'm blind! Oh my goodness! You guys customized your raid message for this stream specifically. How was your stream? I don't know what you did today. I'm going to assume it's Binding with Isaac, but I might be wrong. The second game I'm going to guess is Slay the Spire. Blight, and there we go. Oh, that doesn't tell me. Shit, I have to click on you. Now you have to tell me exactly what game you played. And then I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna start psychoanalyzing you and be like, okay, I see the reason why Blight chose to play this one specific game. Save us from the basement raider. Oh, good thing Blight doesn't keep his chat in the basement. Blight never keeps his chat in the basement. It's your favorite too. You love sunflowers? Oh, me too. Me too. I don't know, it's just that every time I look at sunflowers, it makes me happy. It could be because it's yellow, maybe because I've lived in doom and gloom my entire life, and I'm like, wow, everything sucks. And then, like, the moment I looked at a sunflower, I was like, wait, I'm kind of feeling nice. Like, I'm feeling, it's giving me good feelings. My mood is slightly improving. So now I have deemed sunflowers to be one of my favorite flowers. And they have a whole bunch of seeds. They do taste nice. Roasted sunflower seeds. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Have you guys ever thought about why some things are called seeds and some things are called nuts? Because to me, sometimes they're both the same. I'm like, isn't a seed a nut and a nut a seed? Like, is there a difference? What is the difference between the two? A seed and a nut. Can we interchange those two words? Can we call it a sunflower nut? Is this modded? Yes, it is. Surely it is. You're right. You're correct. I was so behind. I'm caught up now. What do you mean? What do you mean by this? Can you stay like 5 steps behind me because I'm scared. I don't know what that means. Imagine someone without contacts. They just come up to you. I'm caught up now. What? Oh, you were on a 5-minute delay? What the? Okay, that's a really long delay. That's terrifying. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. 5 minutes delay. I don't know if a conversation can even happen with a 5-minute delay. It's like me talking to you from space. Twitch is having a day right now, a bunch of things going on. So is it Twitch or is it OBS? Because same. All of my Twitch alerts are like, yeah, we're not gonna display anything. And I don't know, I couldn't fix it. They're like, can you refresh? They're like, can you refresh your browser source? And I'm like, I literally did like 5 times. And then I was like, what if I just have to start stream? That's why I was kind of late to stream today, because I was like, it keeps saying that it's disconnected, and I don't know why. It's Twitch. God damn it. 999 ping! 9,999 ping! Your slot machine was down on stream too? Oh, so it is Twitch. Oh, because it's a browser source. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, that sucks. Well, I'm kind of glad that we've, sort of figured out what the issue was. What is this? What? Inventory full. I've never seen this before. I played Lucid Blocks, which was like Minecraft. What? So I guessed it wrong. So it wasn't Finding Isaac. It wasn't Slay the Spire 2. It was Lucid Blocks, Minecraft, but I was asleep dreaming I was playing Minecraft. Would you say it's the same thing? Hi Wiz, welcome in. Lucid Blocks is essentially, when I think of the name, it's just dream. It's just dreaming, right? Lucid is dreaming. It's a part of dreaming? It's kind of like dreaming? It's a subgenre of dreaming. I don't know if subgenre can be described that way. Lucid dreaming is the act of being able to control your dreams. Being able to determine where your dream is headed. A what dream? A lucid dream. What kind of dream are you thinking about? A what dream? Lucid. Lucid dream. Can you guys help me decide on something? I have a question. Okay. I've got a question for you guys. So, if I were to create some sort of tree farm, and you guys are able to see my farm here, where would you put the tree farm? As in, all my fruit trees. Because right now they're everywhere. Should I be putting my fruit trees like on the edges? Or should I be putting my fruit trees here? Oh, never mind. I think I just answered my own question. Maple trees, yeah, it's like we're in Canada. We're in Canada. Alright guys, I know what to do. Bottom left, just below the river. Right here. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's start clearing things out. Sounds good. Rubs my hands like a fly. Let's go. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Let's go. True patriot love in all our sons' command. Reap and sow. I don't know, that sounds evil in a way. When you say it like that, yes. It sounds kind of evil. Reap and sow. Oh shoot. Forgot to buy seeds. Hold on guys. Doing a little cheating here. We're running to Georgia. You reap what you sow. Look, it's my wife. What do you think she likes? A cotton flower? You like cotton flowers? Wait, where did she go? Huh? She just disappeared. You can't do that. I was too busy looking at my inventory and I didn't know. Hey, Caroline! It's funny how some books pull you in while others, well, let's just say spend more time. What? I clicked too fast. Girl. Well, it's not terrible. That's something, right? Oh shit, she hates it. I'm so sorry. I should have given her a wild plum instead. Not our wife. Mine! My wife. My wife. Why are you guys so adamant on wifing her? Is it because she's my wife and you're like, Ark can't have good things. We never want Ark to have good things. Streamer can never have good things. So we're gonna take Caroline for ourselves as well. For unknown reasons, the local population of ocean fish has grown to an unsustainable level. I need a local angler to help reduce their numbers. 3 days. That's terrifying. For an upcoming promotion, I'm thinking of offering some high-quality vegetables at a site premium. No, we're a thrifty shopkeep might find 25 gold star. 25? Yes. Oh, my cat is hungry. Yeah, don't NTR the NTR. That's NTRception, and we don't want that. Because then you're gonna start creating this loop. How about we NTR the NTR who's NTRing the NTR, and then with that NTR, and that person NTRs the other NTR, and it's just like, yeah, like a whole factory line of NTR. We don't want a factory line of NTR. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Glitch Demon. Sorry, you came at the weird time. we don't NTR here. This is not your regular stream. To be honest, I don't like how they always bully the main protagonist in NTRs. Unless the main protagonist is the person who NTRs. I don't like NTR. When I read something like that, I want to throw up. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, we can't. Don't encourage the NTR. Don't encourage it. It's bad. At the end of the day, NTR is bad. There's an NTR stream. Don't tell them. No, it isn't. The local population of ocean fish. I think I'm gonna try to do this one. We're gonna go fishing. But before that, we have to go buy some seeds. Or nuts. I'm gonna start calling them nuts from now on. It's not a bok choy seed, it's a bok choy nut. It's not a parsnip seed, it's a parsnip nut. I think I saw someone say something that whatever the difference is between a seed and a nut earlier. I just like, it went past me. Who said it? Who was talking about seeds and nuts? I lost it. I don't even know. I don't know what you guys said. Something about nuts and seeds. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to call seeds nuts from now on. To be honest, I wonder what sick person decided to think it was a good idea to make it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I actually sometimes NTR can make a good story. Sometimes you just have to like step away from the story and be like, all right, I'm just experiencing the drama. It's like reading tea, you know what I mean? It's like when your girlie comes up to you and she goes, by the way, Ark, I've got some tea for you. Guess what's happening in this circle of people? And I'm like, I don't know who they are, but like hit me with it. And she's like, by the way, and then she like spills some like NTR content. And then you're like, wow, that's really interesting, but I never want to be a part of this. But it's still interesting to know about and to read. It's like reading drama. You know what I mean? Airy, hello! Welcome in. I saw you last night. Hello, hello. Vanilla story is boring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't love NTR, guys. I don't love NTR, and I would never want it to happen to anybody. But for story content, like, it does make things a little bit exciting. It's like reading about, you know, like two people fighting, and like, I don't like people fighting in real life, okay? I hate being in a fight, I hate witnessing a fight, and every time I see a fight, I'm like, I'm walking the opposite direction. I don't want to be a part of this, and I hope they stop fighting. But when it comes to like a show, or when it comes to any fictional media and there's a fight going on, I'm like, all right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of development's gonna happen. Right? So yes, okay, NTR is not that bad. Isn't a nut just a tree-like shrub seed? Maybe that's what a nut is. But at the end of the day, anything could be a nut if we were to describe it that way. So from now on, every single seed, I'm gonna replace this word. I'm gonna find a mod where it's like, yeah, you can replace anywhere in this game. I'm going to replace every, I don't know, part of the source code wherever it says seeds. I'm gonna call it a nut from now on. Where is it? What do I need? Not bok choys. Maybe some eggplants. 9 times 3 is 21. There we go. Alright. Time can flow normally now. Did Truck-kun get mentioned? You guys should follow Truck-chan. She's the isekai VTuber. She's pretty cool. She sings really well. She's got some original songs. $27, $21, $20. Fuck. Oh Oh shit! Guys, I messed up. It's not 21. Oh, it's too late. It's already 6 p.m. The store's closed. Oh, I hate this. Guys, this is why I should just rely on you guys to do math for me. Oh no. Where did it even get 21 from? It's 7 times 3. I passed my math class with flying colors, by the way. You didn't wait for us? I should have waited. I know, I should have waited. I'm regretting everything my entire life right now. Monsters known as Dust Sprite are throwing the elemental balance out of disarray. Oh, 1,200 gold. That's quite a bit of money. It's a lot of money. Yeah, brain's not braining. When does my brain ever even brain? It shouldn't even be called a brain. We should call my brain, specifically my brain, something else. Something that is not brain. What is this? What is something that works sometimes, but not all the time? Like a generator. I should just call my brain generator. It requires fuel in order to work. Like every other brain out there, but like a little bit more fuel. A British car, a machine. Machines never stop though, sometimes. If I were to call a machine, my brain a machine, I think I would... Like, to me, the connotation of that is someone who's really smart. Our brain is a panda. It is. It really is. The brain is not braining, the brain is not braining, the brain is not braining, the brain is not doing brain things. They malfunction sometimes. The machines. They do. Just like Twitch. Sorry, I'm still angry about Twitch. I'm not angry, sorry. Anger is a very strong word. I'm still slightly annoyed. Hi, Clock. Welcome in. Twitch is not doing Twitch things. It's making me mad. Did I miss something? Nothing at all. Do you like my fireplace? Can I sit here, actually? Oh, I can! Oh, this is kind of nice and cozy. I can sit here and I can read books. And if I sit here long enough... Oh, look, you guys can't see this. But my energy bar is being filled. Yeah, you guys can't... I'm blocking the way. Oh. Sorry. I'm too big. Arc EXE not working? Nope. Go to sleep for the night? Yes. Say goodnight to Stardew Ark. Everybody say goodnight. It's farming. We got ourselves 460 gold. The ad bots and editor alerts seem to go off every 3 minutes in advance. What the? Is Twitch really dead? Oh, 3 minutes in advance. Not every 3 minutes. I was like, what? That's crazy. Every 3 minutes is an ad? That's impossible. You can't even watch a stream that way. 3 minutes in advance. Ad bots. I don't think I have any. Do I have any? I don't think I have any. Wow, what another nice day today. Oh yeah, I was supposed to clear that field. I didn't even talk to my chickens yet. Nothing's going as planned. We're gonna do something cool. How about we do a little bit of decorating? How about we create a pathway? A long pathway. Going from this side to that side. Ass. This one. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, Yeah, YouTube superiority. That's right. That's right, Pac-Man. No ads. No ads, please. This is like playing Minecraft. Almost. It's because the chickens don't have our names. Do you want to be named after a chicken, Mookie? Do you like chicken? Want chicken? Anybody want chicken? Goat or a sheep? Right, last time you were a goat. You eat chicken every day? It doesn't mean I'm gonna eat the chicken. What? No, chicken is friends. We pet the chicken. And we feed it nice food. We don't eat the chicken. At least not in Stardew Valley. It's okay, Moogie, I won't eat you. Unless, you know, you guys want to be eaten. Goat it is. You're back to being a goat. I eat chicken for protein. I'm talking about Stardew Valley. Not in real life. Me too. Me too. I love chicken, actually. In fact. Luckily, you don't have that mod. True. We should have kept it. I used to have the animal husbandry mod, which means that I can make meat dishes and I can turn my animals into food. But it was like a magical process. It wasn't like anything that was, you know, too gory. In fact, I'd say it was more akin to leaving your tooth under your pillow so that the tooth fairy would come to pick it up. That was essentially what it is. It doesn't feel like I even made a pathway here. Whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Chicken or rice? Chicken on rice or chicken beside rice? See, some people like to kind of have it separately. Some people like to just have it on the rice and then eat it in one spoonful, like with chicken and rice on your spoon. And some people like to mix it all up like fried rice. Chicken on rice. Together. You guys are making me hungry. I went to bed last night hungry. I was like, I ain't gonna have a midnight snack. See, I didn't have a really big dinner because I was like, maybe I should not eat so much because I haven't really exercised. I know I should exercise, but I haven't really exercised for the past few days. And so I told myself, I'm like, maybe I just shouldn't eat so much for dinner, and then I didn't eat that much for dinner, and then at around 11 p.m. I was like, damn, I'm really goddamn hungry right now. And I was like, what if I just sleep it off instead? So I went to bed, slept it off, and this morning I woke up hungry, and I was like, wow, okay, well, this kind of sucks. Don't skip food because of exercise, you need food anyway. I know. I didn't skip food, I just had less. I had less food. I never skip anything unless it's breakfast. Hi, God Hands. Welcome in. Hello, Stixon from 2 minutes ago. My raid alerts, or not raid alerts, spawn alerts, all of that stuff isn't working today. Twitch is being a dum-dum. There's no little sound, spawning sound. There's no kittens that come. It sucks. I'm going to be going on an intense diet and training arc starting today, so it's going to be a rough next few months. Good luck! Good luck. But you are going to be reaping the benefits of it, so like, at the end of the day, you know, it's going to be all worth it, right? It's going to be worth it. Think of the end goal. This is what I do. Sometimes, maybe it's a really bad habit of mine, but I'm like, okay, I want this specific body. Okay, I'm like, I want to look a certain way. So I take an image of the goal, the end result of someone with the end result, and I stick it on my fridge. And so that every time I'm like, all right, it's time to grab some chocolate from, I don't know, chocolate's not, you don't put chocolate in the fridge. But every time I'm like, all right, I'm just eating for the sake of eating, or because I'm not even hungry. I just like want to put some food in my stomach. I look at the photo and I'm like, God damn it. I go, okay, maybe I shouldn't be eating. Chocolate. Dark chocolate is good. Yeah, it's good for the heart. Apparently it works almost immediately. Like the moment you have... Oh shit. I wanted to use this brick instead of this one. Guys, I may have messed up. Is it this one? Oh, it's bordered checkered stone. Shit. Oops. Yeah, one day. We're gonna have to redo this. Can I? Oh no. I should have downloaded that one mod. It makes building things so much easier. Well, whatever. It's a shame. It's okay. Would you mind turning down the music a bit? It's a bit louder than you are at the moment. What, really? Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you for telling me. Thanks for letting me know, because I would have panicked at the end of a stream, because sometimes I rewatch my stream. I'm like, is there anything that I can clip? And then if the music's louder than me, or if the audio is really bad, now it's way too low. No, it isn't. There's no music right now. The music isn't happening. The music just stopped in the game, I think. Yeah, there's no music right now. The moment I turned it down, the music just decided to like stop. So yeah, there's no music right now. There we go. I need to put the music back on so you guys can see the difference. It was still going as you typed it. How is this? Can you guys hear the ambience, like at least the winds or something? Can you hear that? The sound effects are so loud it sound like message notifications. Guys, please tell me when my audio is really bad. Like, I will love you forever. I promise you, I would be so grateful if you guys, if someone comes in here and is like, oh yeah, the audio is terrible. By the way, Ark, volume is bad. Ambient seems okay, volume's good now? Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your sound was fine the whole time? Really? I feel like half the people here would disagree. We gotta put things away. Maybe I just have to speak louder. I'm gonna start talking loud in the mic. I start talking closer to the mic. We're gonna be like this from now on. Right into your ears. Okay, I need a fishing chest. A fishing chest. If it was bad, I would have told you. No, you guys wouldn't. Okay, maybe you guys would. The music was as loud as you, but your voice was in its own tonal space. Oh. Oh. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense to me. I'm kind of sensitive to that too, so like, I like having a clear line between my voice and the background. It sounds better when you're closer to the mic. That's probably because I have a dynamic mic. That's not mean at all. What if I had to talk like this the entire time? So, we're gonna do a little mic lesson today. I'm not the genius when it comes to audio, but I know for certain that dynamic mics, which is something that I have, is it sounds better when you do lean in closer. For condenser mics, it picks up a lot more, so you don't have to lean up as close. This game's like Candy Crush. No, it's completely opposite. It is. It has a lot of funny colors, though. Yes, eat the mic. What do you mean by ew? The worst you can say is no. It was on a whole new level. Ew, Ark's voice is nasty. Ew, I don't want to listen to this streamer at all. Ew. Ew, Arc voice. Ugh. Open offer to help with mic stuff later. I think it's fine. I'll probably ask some of my audio engineer friends. Where's Roel? He's not here. Where's Kagu? He's not here either. I usually go up to Roel and I'm like, can you tell me what's wrong? Like right now. I don't even say hi. I'm like, can you tell me what's wrong? I can't figure this out. I remember Roel spent like a whole ass hour trying to help me with my filters. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, I guess that is one way to make me feel better. Ark, I hate your voice, but, you know, someone else in this world might like it. That's okay. It's okay, Ark. What the heck happened to my pathway? I broke it, picked it up, and then it disappeared on me again. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, atelier table. Oh, I can make this now. Cool. I didn't see your voice as my treasure. So it's okay. I can deal with this. I don't mind. You guys hate me. You guys hate me and I love this. I revel in the fact that everybody is hate watching here. It's fine. Best background streamer. That is my job. My job here is done when anybody can properly say that they can just close the stream and just have me in the background. I will become an audio only streamer one day. What am I doing again? I don't even know where my pickaxe is. Oh, shoot. Oh, Clint has it. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well. I didn't even water my plants yet. The day is over. I did nothing. Amazing. You hate us first? That's true. Equivalent exchange. Just like FMA. Just like Full Metal Alchemist. We hate each other mutually. Hi Nico, welcome in. I need your hat, by the way. Nico has a hat that says, I like good boys. And I need that. Go to sleep for the night, yes? You don't hate me, so you like me. Aw, thanks. What do you mean by only audio streaming, only talking BGMs without visuals? Yeah, because my general audience here, I'm guessing that a majority of my watchers, I'm gonna do quote unquote watchers because most people don't watch. Most people are lurking. And so I would like them to enjoy the stream without even looking to see what I'm doing on stream. I think the best streamers, or the best way to approach streaming is to assume that most people aren't going to be watching the screen. Are you sure about that? Yeah. I mean, I know you guys are watching, but I'm pretty sure majority of people have me on the side. I'm pretty sure majority of people have me on the second monitor and they're doing their own thing. They're like, I don't know what the hell Ark is doing right now. I'm just here for the voice. I'm just here for the listening part of it. And I don't even know what she's saying. I just need a voice in the background. Our generation's attention span is cooked beyond repair. It really is. It really is. I was looking on Twitter and I was watching this person watch streams. They got like 4 streams up. They're watching 4 streams at the same time. You're hearing Sauron? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Streamers gotta learn how to adapt and become audio-only streamers. Like, nobody's really paying attention to what I'm doing in Stardew Valley. Maybe some people are, but like a very, very small majority. So this is me adapting. Most of the streamers that I regularly watch are yappers. Me too. It's probably because I also enjoy, quote unquote, watching VTubers, that I also tend to zone out and be doing something on the side. I'm usually drawing while I am watching streamers, and so I'm like, I have no idea what they're doing on stream, and I'm just here to listen. The BGM's loud again? Okay. Maybe I should, you know guys, this is what I should do. I've got the greatest idea, hold on. Queen of sauce, calm down, tortillas. I already know that dish, okay. We're gonna keep this up, right? And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to options. So you said that ambience is fine. We're gonna make it a little lower, but music, we're gonna turn that all the way down. This is probably the best around here. Footstep volume, nah. Actually, ambience can go a little higher. I don't know what the heck. Oh, is this master? This is master volume. Okay. I think this might work. No BGM would be very awkward. I've went on multiple just chatting streams where nobody told me that I had no BGM music on. I had it muted the entire time. It was running for me. So I could hear the BGM, but apparently nobody else could. So I went back to watching my stream and I was like, wait, hold on. There's so much fan noise in the background. That's all you guys could hear. Sunflower nuts. I'm prepping to bake bread while I listen to you. Bake a good sourdough. I always wanted to get into bread baking, but after seeing my coworker try it, she got really, really into it. She was into making pizzas, she was into making sourdough, she was into making like literally everything. And then she would bring it to work. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And so I asked her, I'm like, how do you do it? And she went through these like long ass processes, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have time for that. It's a lot of work. Sounds like a really nice hobby though. If I didn't do anything else, I think I might get into baking. Maybe one day, when I'm old, retired, and I decide to stop streaming. One day. Wait, we unlocked something. Sea's bounty. Fills nearby crab pots with fresh catch from the sea. Wait, hold on. No, I didn't mean to click on it. Oh no. Whatever. It's okay. The problem is I cannot multitask. I used to be able to do it really well, but I don't think it's a skill power that I want. Because what I've noticed is that when I multitask, I actually do a worse job at all the tasks that I'm doing than if I were to focus on just one thing at a time. And so I stopped multitasking. Though I wouldn't really count listening to something in the background and working as a form of multitasking. It's just noise to me at that point. It's like going out into the cafe, into the wilderness of the world. Not the wilderness, but like around people. I guess it is wilderness to me because I never leave the house. But the wilderness, and people are talking in a cafe and I'm working. So it's like the same thing. This isn't how Stardew looks. No, it's modded. This is modded Stardew. Hi, Gab. Hi, Twisty. Planning on making sourdough next time. For now, Japanese cheese bread. No idea the actual name. Cheese bread. Oh, that's exciting. Japanese cheese bread. I've never heard of that before. Japanese cheese bread. Does it have cheese filling? Maybe I shouldn't be asking because my tummy is rumbling. I want food. I want food. I need more food, please. What are your goals or celebrations when your channel hits 10K? I honestly haven't thought that far. In fact, I feel like it wouldn't be a celebration for me. It would be a celebration for you guys, because you guys were the one that made the numbers go up. So it's not really, yeah, I don't know. So you guys would have to give me suggestions. I'd be like, what do you want? What do you guys want? I'm only growing because there's people here who decided to watch me. Hi, Groove. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm doing good. Stardew makes me happy. Stardew, especially the autumn times, because I love yellows and reds. It does something to my brain. It's like, here's some happy moods for you, and I go, oh yes, yippee, yippee, let me just eat it all up. How am I going to reach that letter in the back? Okay, we already went through the screen, this cutscene last time, so I'm gonna skip it. You're the common denominator of us. You should celebrate. It's okay, guys. I'll accept it. I'll be the common denominator. I'll be kind of stupid. I need gold bar, but it's not too inconvenient. 750 gold on delivery. Oh yeah, we're supposed to fish at the beach. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go find Clint first of all. Grab our pickaxe, and then empty your inventory, and then I fish. Sounds like a good idea. That's why food companies love red and yellow packaging. I know. My eyes are drawn to it. Did he change the male NPC? NPC is always different. I mean, you could change the gender to whatever you want. Unless you mean... Oh, wait, that's what you meant. Yes, all of the NPCs are women now. You want to see how hot Clint is? Sorry, Clitoris is her name. Clintoris. Sorry, Clintoris is her name. She's really cute. Don't you have work to do? I think it's something with, like, freckles that does something to me. Every time I see someone with freckles, I'm like, wow, they look really cute. Even though I don't like Clint, okay? Clint is the character, the NPC that I avoid the most in Stardew Valley, but ever since changing Clint to a girl, I'm like, wait, you're cute. You're cute now. Her name is what? Clintoris. I couldn't figure out what else to name her. What's your name again? Ark? My name is normal. I couldn't figure out what to name Clint, and then that name Clintoris kind of just popped up out of nowhere, so I was like, okay, sure, why not? And nobody said anything at the time. Nobody said, oh, by the way, Ark, you should call her Chloe. You should call her Clara. Everyone was just like, yeah, sure, Clintoris. So, like, that's what her name is now. Yeah, girls are cute. Susan. The only thing I don't like about this character mod is that it makes everybody's it kind of makes everybody look the same. Like, Susan originally had short hair, short wavy-ish hair, but then they just gave Susan long straight hair, and I'm like, that's not Susan. That's not the Susan I know. Can we get Susan back to her, like, short wavy-ish hair, because I think she was really cute. But it's fine, whatever. Some people like Clintoris gets to have a whole ass glow up. And Alex has some really thick thighs. Clint is now romanceable Ark. Yeah! I know, I saw! I don't know if I want to romance Clint, though. I want basic Susan. Not basic Susan, this is basic Susan. I want normal Susan back. Okay, so the good thing about this mod is that we get hot Evelyn. Like, did you guys expect this? The grandma of the town has become a gilf. And she's wearing a sexy red dress. I thought you liked Clintors. I mean, I think it's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. I wonder if Clintors knows the knight cervix. That's a good one. So I know in Stardew Valley Expanded, there's going to be a new character that comes up, and his name is going to be Vance. Except if, you know, if there's going to be a change of gender, if we gender swap everyone, his name's not going to be Vance anymore. I get to choose what his name's going to be. His name is originally Sir Vance. What if we call him Cervix? We have to ship them together. My eyesight may be poor, but my nose hasn't failed me yet. Vanessa? I think I named Vincent Vanessa. No, his name is Vinny, my bad. Is there a Vanessa in this game? Maybe not. Cervix would be good. Okay, let's see. Right, I said I was going to grab my pickaxe. I did that. Then I'm going to grab... No, not grab anything. Get rid of my inventory. Also talk to my wife. My wife, by the way. Caroline. Okay. Where is she? Where is she? Caroline, where are you? You know, in MMORPGs, like for example, Final Fantasy XIV, if you get married to someone, you get this ring that you can equip. And it will, every time you use it, it will teleport you to your spouse's location. That is what I need in this game. I need to marry Caroline so that I could find her. So I can just teleport to her. Soon. Oh, there she is. She's so cute. I think girls wearing lace is super cute. I can't wear lace myself because it's too itchy for me. I just like the look of it. 10 out of 10 clinginess. I'm actually not clingy in real life. I'm only clingy in Stardew Valley. I will only be clingy in Stardew Valley. We gotta keep progressing. We have to marry this lady. Pierre was grumbling about the fireplace being a hassle to clean. See, she hates him. But guess who'll be the first one sitting by it when it gets cold? She hates him. That's what I have to take her away. Have you put the mod to marry Caroline yet? I have. I have. We're one step closer to the goal. No divorce. I mean, I guess she's divorcing. She is divorcing Pierre soon. I'm waiting. She just doesn't know it yet. She just doesn't know that he's an asshole. Have a good lurk, Bob. Welcome to Marcelo's Books. Bait and Bobber. Stardew Valley Almanac. Read this to gain some farm experience. This is so expensive. Wave the Wind, Horse the Book. Horse the Book. Old Slitherlegs. These are some really great book names. Old Slitherlegs is a book that you read, and when you finish reading it, it will make you run a lot faster through grass and crops. That is a superpower. A book made of horse. I hope not. I hope not. And we got our price catalog. Okay, everything here is a little too expensive. Maybe I'm gonna buy this. Bait and Bobber. Just to gain some fishing experience. Is it enough though? Is it worth 5,000? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. You got new ideas to sleep on. Oh, I think we leveled. I actually think we leveled from doing that. Okay. Well, I guess it was worth it. And I need to go fishing. He will take his wife, destroy his shop. Destroy his shop, bankrupt him. Take his wife, take his kid. Take his entire life. Pierre deserves nothing. Oh, Vinny is Vanessa. Vincent, sorry. So, yeah, okay, so I did name him Vanessa. We do have a Vanessa in here, but the Vanessa. Alright, that's what I remember. My name is... That's all you're gonna say to me? That's it? Should talk to Haley too. I need to befriend more people here. I can't be a loner forever. I've never been to the forest. It's muddy and I could get a blister on my foot. What are you, walking on bare feet? Ah, can I have the list of mods that you're using? Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna ask you to right now double check my description. Do you see a link in my description? If not, I'll put it up. Because I think it should be there. If I remember correctly. On YouTube. That should say mod list. And if it's not, just tell me, Ark is not there, and I'll be like, okay, gotcha, and then I'm gonna grab the link. Actually, maybe I should pin it. You know what, I should just pin it. Okay, hold on. Mod list. Which one is it? That's not it. I used to be so fast at this. Aha, Ark mods. Arcmods.net. Netlify. There we go. Oops. I can time myself out? How does that work? Anyways. I don't know if I can pin it. Can I pin it? Ban user. I can ban myself from my own stream. That's crazy. Okay, I can't pin it right now. Nothing's loading. Where's the game? Who would unban you? Honestly, I have no idea. I would have to ask a mod. I don't even know if I can do it. I just have the ban button option right next to my name. Oh no, it's gonna be an Arkless stream. You guys would miss me, right? If I were to leave? If I were to ban myself? What if one day I'm like, okay guys, I just need a vacation, bans myself, forgets to unban myself, forgets how to unban myself, it's over. Ah. You guys will be Arkless forever. An anchovy. Okay, I have another question for you guys. Do you like anchovy on pizza? There's only one answer. One correct answer. Yeah, or the 5-month China vacation. I think if I were to go on vacation for that long, I am going to find a way to stream on Twitch. I'm just going to get a VPN and stream on Twitch, even though ping is like horrible. Actually, I need to figure out how. Here's the thing: if people, because there's a few VTubers I watch who are streaming from Japan, right? And ping's not terrible. There is a server, a Twitch server in China. There has to be. You're saving those? If you have anything that you see that you like in this game, Lao, just let me know. Be like, oh, I don't know, I like the look of this tree, and I will probably know what the name of the mod is, just from the top of my head. And Shiro! I'm not even looking at, I'm not looking at the activity feed. The moment I see Shiro locked me in the basement. Hello guys, welcome in. Welcome to an Ark stream. We are fishing today and we're chilling today. And you guys are still suffering even to this day. You guys are still locked. Crazy. I was crazy once. Shiro locked me in the basement with the rats. Oh shoot, we have no space. How's your stream, Shiro? Shiro, go rest. Shiro, it's late for you. Shiro, it's time for you to go to bed. It's okay. Maybe when Shiro wakes up, right? Maybe when Shiro wakes up, he'll be a nice person, and then he won't lock people up anymore. You can stay long if you want to. It's not like I'm gonna tie you to a chair or anything. It's not like I'm gonna hold you down. It's not like I'm gonna keep you hostage. It's not like I'm gonna lock you in the basement. What if I lock Shiro here forever? I need the power to do that. Shiro's gonna be stuck with me forever. Twitch alerts is currently down, so Ark. Yeah, I can't see alerts and redeems. It sucks. Thank you, oh my god. Where is our I just lost everything. She only feeds it boiled and potatoes. Guys, do you know how nutritiously dense potatoes and eggs are? Eggs is one of the foods with the most amount of protein. So you already got your protein fill in eggs, okay? And then we got potatoes, fibers, carbs, sugars. There's probably magnesium in there. There's probably potassium in there. Potatoes are also very nutritiously dense. That's really all you need. Just potatoes and eggs. That's how you live. I'm actually doing you guys favors by feeding you eggs and potatoes. You don't understand. Get healthy. The actual potato's not here. Go to sleep for the night. We do love potatoes in these parts, we do. You can make fries with potatoes. You can make mashed potatoes with potatoes. You can make scallop potatoes with potatoes. You can bake them. You can roast them. You can cut them into pieces. You can make hash browns. Look at the possibilities. You'll never get bored. Smoked potato. A baked potato is the most satisfying food. Satiating food, yes. It really is. You want more greens? No, you just need potato. There's plenty of fiber in potato and potato skin, especially potato skin. I'm not even gonna bother washing it. You're just gonna eat it the way it is. Just eat the whole ass skin. And whatever nutrients it picks up from the dirt, you're eating that too. Here it is. Level 3 fishing. +1 fishing rod proficiency. We can make a crab pot. I love that. And we can also make a new cooking recipe, dish of the sea. Would you guys eat this? I would. I love seafood. Wait, what? Ark-chan? Uwe-kun? I should do the thing that Ube does. Nya. Ube-kun? Nya. Potatoes are diversity. Everybody needs more potatoes in their lives. Not potato chips though. You can turn potatoes into potato chips, but there's too much oil and fats in there, and it loses all the nutrients. So we don't do that. Living off the land. Weather report. Let's see. Welcome to Kodu 5, your #1 source of the weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to rain all day. Heck yeah. I normally don't like rain in life outside of Stardew Valley, but in Stardew Valley, it's always a good sign. It means I get less work to do. Less responsibilities. We showed you anime now? Yeah. Which is balut. You can upgrade your egg. That's true. I can't eat it though. Every time I see a chicken set an egg, I go, ugh. So no, it's not for me. Smash them, boil them, stick them in a stew. What's that one game? The Bop It game? The thing? You could just do that with potato instead. Clearly you do own an air fryer. Actually don't. But you guys should get one. You guys should invest in an air fryer so that you could air fry the potatoes for me. You guys should make... What is it? Potatoes for me. Air fried potatoes. Okay, I hesitated a little bit because you don't call them air fried potatoes. If you put a potato in an air fryer and it comes out, what do you call it? It's not air fried potatoes. Nobody freaking calls it air fried potatoes. They're perturbed. Steamed potatoes. No, when you put baked fries, baked potatoes, if you put a potato in an air fryer, it's baked potatoes, right? Offering air-fried potatoes at Ark's front door to appease her wrath. Yes! More! Give me food! Ark is hungry. Hello, it's blackberry season right now and the bushes are full of them. I wanted to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? Yes, I know exactly where it is. It's gonna be called baked potatoes. Air fryers are just portable convection ovens, and praise them for that. I need to get one, guys. You don't understand. I need an air fryer. When I move. Not now. I have no space right now. But when I move, you guys are gonna be non-stop hearing me talk about my air fryer. About making food. What if I just never cook ever again? What if I just get you guys to make all the food for me? Someone here said they were baking bread. That's mine now. That bread is mine. Is it Pac-Man? Pac-Man's gone. Pac-Man! That bread is mine, by the way. I know you're listening. You don't have an oven right now? I do, but like, what if I just want to make something small? Like, what if I just want to put a single potato in an oven? Because I'm not going to be living with a whole bunch of roommates anymore. Wouldn't that be a waste of space and heat? Just do it. A single potato in a giant oven? No, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. We're not doing that. I don't even know why the bok choi's in here. Ark, why did you put the bok choy in the mining bin? I don't know. I think I need another bin. Nothing is organized. Nothing. Okay, let me put the atelier table in the house first of all. Hat! Yeah, hi Phelan. Netherland. You can buy one of those little ovens and 2 hot plate combos. It's little oven and 2 hot plate combos. But what if I were to just get an air fryer? Which one's cheaper? What is cheaper? Getting a little oven with 2 hot plate combos or getting an air fryer? I wish I had an air fryer. It's so easy to use. Get one. Get one. I actually don't know how to use an air fryer. I know what it is. And I see people talk about it. And I've seen them in the stores. But honestly, I never used one before. Don't know how it works. Don't know which buttons to press. Too complicated for me. For my little brain. It's chest. You just turn the knob? Can't be that easy. I feel like a grandma right now. Grandma Ark. Hey kids, how do I use this machine? Ark, just press the button. Which one? There's only one button. But no, there aren't. Yes, there are. Just turn the dial, Ark. Wait, how much do I turn? Just turn it halfway. What is halfway? And then I'm gonna get you guys to label all the buttons and the dials for me. And instead of going, yeah, this is what this button does. You're gonna have to label as 1, 2, and 3. First, step 1, press this button. Step 2, press this button. Step 3, turn this dial. It's gonna suck so bad for you guys. Like, you guys don't suffer enough from this stream. Now I'm gonna make you press buttons for me. Now I'm gonna make you guys cook for me. I'm gonna make you guys make me some baked potatoes from my air fryer. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, alright guys, can you label all these buttons? And then once you're done labeling the button, I'd be like, alright, and by the way, can you do everything for me? Thanks for labeling the buttons, but by the way, I'm not gonna press them, you are. I just wanted to know how it works. Or what to do, in case you're not here to do it for me. Someone's sick and tired of me already. Cranberries. Likely no need air fryer or oven, just scorching summer heat is more than enough. That reminds me of those videos where people were frying eggs on their truck because it was so hot. I want to try that. They were making steak in their car because it was so hot. Wasn't there someone who tried to fry an egg on their PC or something? Because of how hot it was? Or cooking food on their PC? Barbecued, it was like, yeah, it was like Korean. Barbecued Korean dishes. Something like that. Yeah, Wagyu PC videos. That's what it is. That's really funny. I could never do that to my PC. The cleanup would be insane. But for content, people would do anything. I love my Alienware. I love my Alienware PC despite what everyone says. It's already summer now? It's already summer now. No, it's spring. You think you can gaslight me? No, you can't. Because I'm a genius, and I know exactly what season it is. F-steak? What is F-steak? What is a f-steak? F-steak. Gotta describe that for me. What is a f-steak? Steak. Saw a video of a lady deconstructing her entire PC to cook lunch at work and putting it back together. Ew! Sorry. That is... Okay. What? No, that's so much work. Just go out and buy food. Is summer in our area? Summer starts in June 21st. That is the first day of summer. Regardless of how hot it is you are feeling. Your spring may be super hot, yes, but it is not summer. It's not summer. You just have a very hot spring. That's what it is. I think she used the case as a pot. Ew! How did you... Ew! No, thank you. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Moogie. The war flashbacks from Steak. You guys know what it is? How come you guys know it and I don't? How come I don't know it? Do I have to search this up? But at the same time, I don't want war flashbacks. I want to stay sane. I want to be like unknowing because you know what is it like what is the thing that people say? When you don't know something, it's better for you? God, it's not coming to me right now. Water ref persona? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just drink some water. Some coffee. Ignorance is bliss, yes. The word ignorance was like not coming up in my vocabulary. My list of vocabulary that I know. Ark, don't you read? Yes, I do. That doesn't mean anything though. When the streamers got dementia. Oh. I had broccoli seeds this entire time. 9 of them, in fact. Isn't broccoli the superior vegetable? Because everyone's always going, you should just eat broccoli and chicken. But I've never really questioned until today as to why broccoli specifically. Chicken, I understand. Chicken's got a lot of protein in there. Chicken doesn't have a lot of fats either. It's also not a red meat, it's a white meat. So essentially that's also better for you. But why broccoli? Or out of sight, out of mind? I guess that's also another sentence. Out of sight, out of mind. When I was a child, I used to take that literally. So I would steal chocolate from the cabinets. My parents would keep the chocolate really high up on a shelf because they knew that I would take it. So what I would do, I would grab a chair. Little Ark would grab a chair and climb up to the top, the highest shelf, grab the chocolate, and then I would... Oh my god, it's Rem! And then I would go and eat it. But I'd be like, I don't want anyone to know that I'm eating this chocolate. So what I would do is I would go into my room, and then I would put my head under the bed. And then I would eat the chocolate. Because I just assumed that I'm like, if I can't see them, if I can't see my parents, they won't be able to see me. So my ass would be sticking out. My whole ass would be sticking out from under the bed, and I'd be like eating the chocolate. And they'd be like, hey Ark, what are you doing? They'd come by my room, they'd be like, hey Ark, what are you doing? And then I would totally ignore them. Because I'm like, yeah, if they can't see me. If I can't see them, they can't see me. So I would like ignore them and keep eating the chocolate until they'd come closer and they'd like tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey Ark, what are you doing? You're so smart, X-Ark. I know, right? I may be a little bit stupid as a kid, but I feel like I am a genius now. I call this character development. Brain development. I hear nibbling. I've got like the wrappers in my hand, I'm crunching it. Does it work as an adult? No, it never works. Learn from experience. I can confirm with no doubt that it does not work. Yeah, kids are stupid, guys. This is why I'm always saying I don't like kids. I can't handle them because I was a little goofball as a kid, and I'm like, I know I couldn't handle. I don't know if I can handle mini Ark, like mini me. I was too much. Brian, hello, welcome in. Help wanted. All right, let's see what this is about. Oh, he just wants me to kill the dust sprites again. Because I was never able to finish this quest last time. Now the wizard is getting a little impatient. He's like, let me send the same post on the job board. This time with less gold and less, it's a little easier. You don't have to slay 25 of them, just slay 15. It works because no one's stopping you from eating the chocolate. I guess so, because it's already in my mouth. It's not like my parents were gonna go in there, pry my mouth open, and take it out. All this like gooey dark chocolate that's like in my mouth. Ew, actually, that's kind of gross. Ugh. It's like what I do to my dog back then. I'm like, what do you got? What are you eating in your mouth? What do you got in your mouth? And then I would have to pry his mouth open and like take whatever garbage he has in there. Sleep for the night? No, I didn't do anything all day. It works as an adult, as in you hide under your bed. Doesn't it happen to cats? I think cats' mouths are too small. So usually by the time I find out that they're eating trash, they've already swallowed it. And then I would find it in their poop. The thing with cats is that they throw up very, very easily. And so I'm like, I just pray and I hope that they throw it up. Because anything that gets stuck in their intestinal tracts just gets thrown up. Like their hairballs, for instance. With my dog, anytime he has an upset stomach, he would go and chew on leaves. Or grass or something. Like he knew every time he felt bad and he would like try to make himself throw up. And then we wouldn't stop him because we're like, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. And the moment he would eat grass, he'd like throw up whatever was in his stomach and then he would feel better. The Heimlich maneuver, prying at an eating animal's mouth, can be dangerous or cause him to swallow. What is the Heimlich maneuver? Maybe I should do that. I need to figure out what that is. The Heimlich maneuver. Am I even pronouncing that correctly? Heimlich. Heimlich. Lick the Hind. Noodle Night, hello. What's the new outfit? You like it? Do you like sweaters? Do you like turtlenecks? I know there's some people who hate turtlenecks. They hate them. Is it possible in small animals? I wonder. The thing when you're choking? Oh, like you press onto their tummy? You press onto the ribs. And then they would spit it out. Maybe I should try it. I should try it. We're gonna do this thing. Take this book here. Oops. Take this book. Summon the lumber spirit. Oh, spirit, guide me. Now I can do this a lot quicker. Oh yeah, right. We're supposed to clear up this area here. For the trees. It's getting late. No, it isn't. It's like 12 a.m. What the heck? This game doesn't kick you out until like 1. I saw an Insta reel where one guy literally tried to dodge outside pillars on the footboard of a train. He looked sideways. That's scary. His struck by a pillar, got thrown off. Oh my god. Yeah, that's scary. No, thank you. If you're scared of pills, you live alone. No one's gonna help if I'm choking. Yeah, I don't like that idea either. Choking. I hope I never choke on anything. Also, you gotta chew your food. Don't just swallow it. Eat slowly. Gotta eat really, really slowly. Choking on food bad. Choking on food, possible death. Oh shit, it's 1:40. Oh, gotta run, guys. Maybe I should have listened when they were like, oh, it's late. It's getting late. You know the one thing I'm like the most scared of? So I've done, when I was younger, when I was like, I don't know, maybe like a decade or 2 ago, I've learned CPU from swimming classes and swimming lessons. And I have like the whole certificate and everything. But like, I never ever want to use it. I never want to do CPR on anybody. Did I say CPU? CPR on anybody at all. Like anything to do with like life-saving things, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Don't make me. Yeah, it's CPR, not CPU. I did say CPU, shit. CPR. What does CPU stand for? Computer processor something. What is U? Nobody knows what U is. Welcome back to unit central. Okay, so I got like 2 of those wrong. It's not computer processing unit, it's central processing unit. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today. No! Why? How do we get better luck? Because you guys know that for the past weeks, I've been having terrible luck with everything. Life things, gambling. Not gambling, sorry, I don't gamble. Gacha. I guess that is gambling. Terrible, terrible luck. You were a mage, used luck magic. I'm not a mage. What if you're the mage? Why don't you use luck magic on me? Dear Ark, 1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in Town Square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a Grange display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. We'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display, and the fair starts at 9 AM. Don't miss it. You're using magic on me? Aw, thanks, Sentience. Can you use more magic on me? Can you make me hotter and taller? Thanks. Can you make it so that, can you make me smart as well? Make my brain a little bit more dense. I like gambling, that's why I go fishing. I never put the 2 and 2 together. Wait, hold on, you're right, because you don't know what's going to be at the end of your rod. Maybe that's what I should do. Go fishing. I really need to empty this inventory, this sucks. I'm gonna go fishing. Do I still have that fishing quest? Intro to toy making. Cow's Delight. Bounty Dust Sprite. I don't have it anymore. Oh, this sucks. Okay, wait. So, no fishing. I accidentally gave you ZZ Cup boobs. Not gonna lie, I don't mind having ZZ Cup boobs for a day. How tall are you? 5'3". 160 centimeters tall. 161. Sorry, 161. I gotta add that 1 centimeter there. Marnie, a bunch of amaranth. Everything's a good height. There's no bad height. There's no such thing as a bad height. I just want to let you guys know this. There's no such thing as a bad height. I want to say, what determines attractiveness, okay? Because everyone's always like, and tall is better. I only want to be tall because I want to reach higher shelves. Because I have these massive bookshelves. And I want to be tall so that I don't need a freaking footstool in order to get up there. But attractiveness is not height related. It's proportion related. So even if you're super tall but you look like a stick, okay? You're just a walking stick, right? That's not going to help you much. Or if you're short, as long as you have good proportions, I think you would be more attractive than a person who doesn't give a shit about their body. Too tall will give you knee problems. That's true too. Or what Dangerous has said, being 6'3" is terrible because you're gonna hit everything. You're gonna have cobwebs in your hair. My country being too tall is a problem. Really? Too tall is a problem. It's bad height when you're always bumping your head. Yeah, I guess so. And when you're on the airplane, I guess you're really, really cramped. Your knees are touching the front seat. And your head is touching the ceiling. That doesn't sound like a good time. Like, what if you're living in North America like me, and you have to go to Asia to visit your parents, and the flights are 16 hours long? You're gonna be stuck in that tiny, tiny cramped space for 16 hours. It's not good. Things are designed for people that's 160 to 1 centimeters tall. I'm kind of happy that I fit into the bracket. I'm so sorry for anybody who is like beyond that. Dudes who are 6 foot tall is crazy. I think so too. They actually intimidate me. They scare the crap out of me. I'm like, if you're any taller than, I don't know, 8 feet tall. Sorry, 8 feet, 7 feet is already really tall too. So I'm like, if they're more than 7 feet tall, no, I'm running away. I'm going to the opposite direction. You're not talking to me. I'm not talking to you. What is music? It's Stardew music. Stardew Valley music. Right? I don't think I changed the music at all. This is vanilla Stardew music. I think. It should be. Is this an okay? Do we keep going? Whatever. This is vanilla. The music is vanilla. Everything else is not. Oh, the visuals have been changed. We got 173 mods here. 172 mods in this game right now. My knees can't do it. I can't do it either. I'm one of those weirdos on an airplane where, okay, here's the thing. I don't look old, okay? People could look at me and they're like, oh yeah, this girl's in high school. I still get carded. So people look at me strangely whenever I'm on an airplane. I'm like, I have to get out because my knees are hurting. And I'm getting up every hour. I need an aisle seat. Like, don't put me near a window. I know everybody loves a window seat. Don't put me near a window because I will be getting up every 5 minutes. I'd be getting up to go pee because I have a small ass bladder and I can't hold my bladder because I'm a grandma. Okay? I'm gonna be getting up to stretch my legs. I'm gonna be getting up to stretch my back, or I'm gonna get stiff. And people are like, what's this girl doing? Sorry, but I'm old as hell. Our favorite granny streamer, that's me! Sup, fellow kids, how are you doing? You can understand that, so it's not just me? I'm glad. I feel like more people need to do that. We need to normalize this. Getting up and stretching. Getting up and taking care of our physical bodies. Because we only have so long that we can live for. Even though I have lived for over 5,000 years, but still, my life is not infinite. And so is everyone else's. Who cares if you look like a weirdo? Who cares? Nobody cares. You're only gonna see them one time. You're only gonna be stuck with them for 16 hours and that's it. Never gonna see them again. That's why I do it. I do think though, we eventually get to a point where we just don't care about anyone or anything around us. I mean, of course, we still want to be considerate, right? But it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna be cringe, I don't care. I'm just gonna look awkward because I don't give a shit anymore. It doesn't matter. Jeannie, welcome in. Philosophical, nihilistic streamer. I'm okay with just being called old. That's okay. I'll take it. You're allowed to call me granny. You're allowed to call me an unk. You're allowed to call me a hag. I fully accepted it. That's just my life now. You remind me of that TikTok of a guy doing warm-ups for 30 minutes on the plane toilet. I would never do that. What if there's another grandma out there like me who needs to use the toilet and I'm just hogging the toilet for 30 minutes? Someone's gonna pee their pants on the plane seat. And it's gonna be all my fault. I would never, ever, ever. This game is the type of game I want to play, but I would probably get bored because the only time I play is the complete opposite of a calm game. Honestly, yeah, like I need to do something on the side when I'm playing Stardew Valley. Like talking and yapping right now. I can't just focus and lock in because once I do, I start stressing. I go, look at all these quests I have yet to complete, and I go, which one do I do first? I get overwhelmed. I get stressed. Stardew Valley is not a comfy game. It's only a comfy game if you don't care for the quest, like what I'm doing right now. If you don't care for the quest, if you're just here to yap, you just need something to do, then it's a great game. You finally finished your homework! Yippee! X-Ark, no problem. I'm glad I could help. We love homework. Don't. We love homework in the stream. I do love it when people complete their homework. It's a fun game if you like job sims. The job. We love jobs here. That's why I have a job. That's why I work 9 to 5. 18 hours a day. As a streamer. Ark is not... I forgot a word there. It's not... I am not the person to ask for help on your math homework. I will destroy your homework. In fact, I will get so frustrated, I'm just gonna eat it. I'm gonna shove it in my mouth like a dog. I'd be like, alright, doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist. You never had homework to begin with. It's in my stomach. It's actually not, because I'm gonna poop it out. It's turned into poop. You made a mistake. Nope, you made a mistake. I say so. I say you made a mistake, so you made a mistake. The streamer is always correct, and the streamer is always right. You guys are not allowed to think for yourselves. Don't question anything I say. Critical thinking is non-existent here. On this stream. Hi Adam. Welcome in. Hola. Why? I don't know, now you're asking the hard questions. Shit, my brain's gonna explode. My dragon streamer ate my homework. Don't tell them it was me though, because I don't want the teacher to get mad at me. I like being on the good side of teachers. Ark, what is the number of pi multiplied by the power of 2? 5. I don't know. What's 3 times 3? 9. I don't know. Teacher's pet. Actually, all the teachers hated me because I skipped class so much. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I skipped so much class. High cortisol stream. I know, right? Are you guys getting stressed? Are you guys feeling elevated emotions? It's 9 times 3. 21. 27. I get it, guys. I messed up the first time. I'm not gonna mess up a second time. Second time's the charm. Can someone bring me sardine? No. Abigail can stick with... Was it Abigail? I think it was Abigail. She doesn't need sardines. She needs amethysts. I always wanted to skip class at least once to watch a movie with friends and never got to, unfortunately. You mean fortunately? Fortunately, don't skip class. It's never worth it, because the moment you skip class, that class could be very, very important to whatever, to your exam, right? And then you won't be able to catch up. The moment you skip one class, catching up is going to be so difficult. And I know it from experience, because I skip class quite often. Yep, it's so easy to sprout and skip the rest, exactly. And you're like, well, I don't know what the heck the teacher's talking about anymore, so I'm just gonna skip the rest of it. That's just how it is. What was I doing in this game? Whatever, doesn't matter. Forgot. No, I only skipped class that I knew it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess for that, it's still somewhat okay. Still, like, I don't like to encourage it. I want to be a streamer that people think is, you know, I'm a good person, okay? I'm here to encourage healthy, good habits and behaviors. And I think skipping class is something that nobody should be doing. go to sleep for the night. Yes. I skipped class once and it kills all the motivation of me going into that class. It's really the spiraling. Because once you do it once, you're like, all right, I can keep doing it. That option is now available to me. But the first time you do it, it's always kind of difficult. Taking that first step to skip class is always a little bit difficult. And you want to keep it difficult. You don't want to do it. We planned on that last semester of the last year for a class that was basically done, but we decided against it at the last minute. I'm glad that you guys didn't end up following through, because honestly, it's not even, I don't think, even if a class, you're not learning anything from the class, it's still a bit more like having a good habit of going to every class. Hi Mark, welcome in. With the Stardew music, you're pretty motivational. This is me being hypocritical because I'm not doing anything in Stardew Valley right now. I'm like not doing anything productive. I'm just walking around, chopping down trees. And I don't even need wood. I'm not even making money in this game right now. I skipped class, ended up wandering through school and then eating lunch with the PE teacher. Did they know you were skipping class? Thing is, the PE teacher is always chill. Okay, so at my school, it's been a while though. The PE teacher and the music teacher were like always best friends, and they kept pushing these bad habits onto me, but I love them so much. I remember at the end of school, once I graduated, my music teacher was like, "You want to head over to my house and we can drink alcohol?" She was pretty cool. Sometimes I'd be locked out of my apartment and she would be like, "You want to just stay over for like a few minutes until your parents are back?" Would any college in the world treat a student unfairly for having 80% attendance? Only my college. Really depends on the school, I think. Yeah, my teacher was a little bit crazy, but like, I think she could get into the heads of the students. Like, she kind of knew what we were thinking. Stop locking yourself out. I kept forgetting my keys. I couldn't help it. And then, so I would be outside my building playing with cats. That's why I love cats so much. Because, yeah, I kept locking myself out and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out with the stray cats. And then my music teacher would randomly find me and she'd be like, "You doing okay there, Ark?" And I'd be like, locked out. And she'd be like, "All right, you wanna come over?" I'm like, "Okay, sure." Yeah, that's why she was pretty cool. She invited a whole bunch of my friends over one time and she's like, "By the way, we're playing a drinking game. Here's some beer. Whoever pees first loses." You need to wear a necklace with your key? I know, I should have done that. How did you even manage to not get kidnapped till now, Ark? I don't know, like all of my friends were scared for me. Everybody's always wondered, cause I would wander the city alone by myself. But there were plenty of times where it does get kind of scary, but I kind of just navigate around it. At the same time, I lived in a place that didn't have a lot of creepy people. So it's like it's pretty safe. I would say it's pretty safe. In comparison to like here, where I'm living right now. Where I'm living at right now, like there's creeps everywhere. Around every block. Which is why I can't do that. I can't just wander the city here by myself anymore. You get weird people following you all the time. But where I used to live, right? It was really safe. Like everybody just trusted everyone. Should always be careful. I I know. It's like that's the problem is that I was kind of used to being in a very, very safe environment. That when I was visiting different places of the world with my friends who are more familiar with those areas, like I would visit Malaysia, for instance, or I would visit. I would go all over Asia because all my friends were all over Asia. Like I had friends from Thailand, I had friends from Japan, I had friends from Taiwan, um, from Malaysia, Singapore, Korea, and so I would go to like all of the countries. And there were plenty of times when my friends would be like, "Ark, you're too like you gotta be a little bit more careful here." And I'm like, "I don't get it. I don't understand. What do you mean I gotta be careful?" And then they would explain to me. They're like, "Ark, don't walk so close to the road." I'm like, "What do you mean by that? What do you mean don't walk so close to the road?" They're like, "Where the cars are." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "People are gonna kidnap you." I'm like, "No, they're not." And apparently it's a thing. Like, people would just kidnap people. And like that concept never really went into my brain. Yeah, my kitty's gonna show up in the black market one day. Like the moment I don't come on to stream, you guys know what happened. I probably got kidnapped or something. And bad drivers, yeah. I think they were more afraid that I was gonna get kidnapped. I never had international friends. You're lucky. Yeah, I'd say I was pretty lucky. One of my best friends was, she was Jamaican, no, Nigerian. She was Nigerian, and her dad was like the diplomat of Nigeria. So that was pretty cool too. Don't get into any van or follow any uncle that gives you candy, okay, Ark? What about no? What if the candy is really good candy? Okay, but you guys know that I don't like candy anyway, so I would never fall for it. Never. If it was something else, sure. You gotta give me... what's my favorite food? What is my favorite food? I'm like, I don't really like sweets too much. My favorite sweet is... anything that's like a sweet dish is probably tiramisu, but I would say it's not my favorite. What is my favorite? What do I enjoy? I have to think about food even harder. Show you a cup of coffee, we walk to the van and tie yourself up. Free coffee. Sure, why not? Just keep feeding me coffee and I'll get in the van. Now I don't have to pay for all of my coffee grinds. My grounded coffee. Honestly, I'm like thinking about it now. I'm like, would it be a bad life? No, not really. Free food. My kidnappers would have to deal with like my whole food situation to keep me alive. Potatoes. I think it would be fish. I think it would probably be a fish dish. It would be my favorite food. Like cooked salmon or something. Yeah, I think a salmon steak is pretty good. It has to be the fatty end of the salmon. This van is full of cooked potatoes. They just open the door and all these potatoes roll out onto the floor, and I'm there on my knees like eating it off the ground. Got her. Easy. Job done. Mission accomplished. Boiled egg and potato. Actually, maybe egg is good too. I love soft boiled eggs. Soft boiled eggs. Yum 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 yum. Or like boiled eggs with, like, you know, egg salad. Egg salad. So like boiled egg with mayo, and you just mash it up and you shove it in between two 2 pieces of toast and call it a sandwich. Yes, that's really good. Hi, Boardman. Welcome in. It is 3 p.m. What do normal people do at 3 p.m.? I'm not talking about farmers. I'm not talking about, like, you know, Stardew Valley farmers, but what do normal people... What do you guys do at 3 p.m.? The vamp doesn't eat blood, just potato. That's probably how he survived that long. I'm pretty sure that anybody could survive off potatoes. I'm pretty sure if I ate potatoes my entire life, I would be alive for like 80 years. 80 more years. Ma'am, it's 11 p.m. for me right now, but what if it's 3? Okay, just imagine it in your brain. Ignore the fact that it's 11 p.m. Close your eyes. Cover your ears. Okay, maybe not cover your ears because you gotta listen to me. Just close your eyes. Now imagine daytime. Now imagine there's light everywhere in your room right now. What would you be doing right now? My stream starts at 3 p.m. What, really? Wait, that's actually a pretty good time for you. It's probably terrible for everyone else because I stream at like 9 a.m. in the morning for North American folk. Or at least where I am. If you're like on the opposite end or some like other areas of North America, it's probably, I don't know, even earlier. I probably stream at like 6 p.m. in the morning. Sorry, a.m. in the morning with my wife. Abigail really hates king salmon. Really? That's all she's gonna say to me? The heck? All I see in my head is Ark. Just me? No. Okay. How do I make you guys imagine something? Do I have to like... Someone else needs to get on this stream and talk. It's because my voice is there. We gotta change the voice. Is this gonna work? What if I talk like this? Is this gonna work? What if I talk like this? Now you can't. Now it's like I'm someone else. What are we imagining? 3 p.m. 3 p.m. at noontime. The sun is shining. The windows are open. It's a little dusty. Echo is back. Echo is not back. I'm just making you guys... I'm trying to use a different voice here, but I don't think any of this is helping. Planky, I can only imagine... In your room? Right now? Yeah, bright, a bit windy. What are you doing? It's not that hard, guys. It's pretty easy. I see you, Merc. It's working on my end, if that's what you're wondering. 3 p.m., almost time to leave the job. I guess I can't really do that. I'm trying to get some good ideas. Because I don't have a job. I can't leave a job if I don't have one. Someone quick, give me a job. Give me a job to do. 3 p.m. job crunch time. What would be my crunch time? What would I do at 3 p.m.? Okay, if we were to switch bodies, how would that? We imagined something else entirely. If we were to switch bodies, if I was in your body, you're in my body, okay? What would you do at 3 p.m.? This is me trying to figure out what my schedule is gonna be. And then I'm gonna do that every single day. Probably eat lunch at 3 p.m.? That's really late. So, from 9 to 12, every single morning, I stream. And then from 12 to 1:30, I'm like cooking and making lunch and I'm washing dishes. I'm cleaning the cat litter. I'm making sure my cats are fed. And then from 1:30 to 3, I'm probably working or something. And at 3, that's when my break comes in. But I'm like, what do people do on breaks? I don't do break. Play Ark nights? I'm like, I can't keep working throughout this entire time. From like 3 p.m. Sorry, 1:30 p.m. till midnight. Go for a walk? Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Every day at 3 p.m. I'm gonna go on a walk. Relax hardcore. Do yoga. If it's not a walk, I'm gonna do yoga. Alright guys. Okay, we got this. So for an hour, I'm just gonna go on a walk or do yoga or do some exercise or something, because I know for the past few days I haven't been able to do that. I was not doing any exercise. Do push-ups. That sounds good. Nap? Nah. I'm gonna screw up my schedule. My sleep schedule. I need a good sleep schedule. I tried taking a nap yesterday, woke up all groggy, and I was like, what time is it? And then I looked at the time, I'm like, oh shit, half my day has gone by. And then I try to sleep and I'm like, I'm not even tired. Potato Mel, hello, welcome in. Sounds like a plan. We build consistent, healthy habits and we keep doing the same thing every day until it gets ingrained into our brains and it becomes the norm. That's the best kind of nap. The grogginess? No, because I get brain fog and I'm like, shit, I can't think anymore. Doesn't it feel like you've gotten a lobotomy at that point? It's like, what's going on? My brain not working. Bye, have an exam tomorrow. Goodbye, Pradeep. Good luck. I nap because normal weekday I rarely sleep more than 4 hours. What? Get more sleep. If anybody goes, but you gotta study or something, right, Dryas? Be like, no, Ark told me to sleep, so I'm going to sleep. Because without sleep, I can't think. And when I can't think, I won't be able to do my daily work. The snow also been stopping me from doing things? Oh shit, you're right. It was snowing yesterday. So I can't take a walk. Well, maybe I can. I'll just walk in the snow, whatever. I can deal with that. Used to it. Just Canadian things. It's been snowing every other day and makes me mad. When is spring going to arrive? It's already spring, isn't it? Spring, the start of spring is... Wait, hold on, is it April? Or is it March? I'm pretty sure it's March is the start of spring, right? March 21st? Gotta sleep for the night. Yes! Tomorrow's math. Oh, my most hated subject. If Art can pass, then you can pass too. March 22nd, I thought. Probably. But it has already passed. Which means it should already be spring. Which means it shouldn't be snowing. But Canada is like, no, we're gonna give you snow anyway. Because we hate you. Sometimes it snows until May. March 20th is the first day. This is what I always thought. March 20th is the last day of winter, and March 21st is the first day of spring. Right? It's always the 21st. That's the solstice. Same as summer. June 21st is the first day of summer. Something like that. The spring equinox is March 20th. Oh, so it is the 20th. You get used to it when money's on the line. That's why my off day is reserved for sleep and rest. That is true. I guess sometimes when your body's so healthy, you're like, I'm just gonna do whatever I can to make more money so that when I'm old, I can just retire. land. Fish focus. Salmon, my favorite. Salmon return to their spawning ground in fall to lay eggs. My second favorite. That means the rivers are chock full of them. You can only find them in the fall, so get out there and cast your pole. Salmon. It's like here, where in the fall the salmon are migrating. They're jumping over rocks in the rivers, and some of them die and you can smell the stench of rotting flesh. Death. And then the seagulls come and they eat all the salmon, the dead salmon. And the hawks, and the cranes, and whatever big birds there are. The eagles. In the desert we have summer, then summer part 2, then summer part 3, then summer rebirth. I'm sorry. There's Roel, hello! I mentioned you earlier. I was like, you helped me out with audio last time. The cycle of life, the cycle of summer. How to pass math? You study. Pradeep, didn't you say you gotta go? I gotta go. I got an exam tomorrow. It's math tomorrow. But you're still here. Go study. Go rest. Go rest your brain. The cycle of life. The cycle of summer. It's like one time I went to Vegas, and it was my first time in Vegas. My first and my last time in Vegas. I'm never going back there ever again. It's too much for me. It's too hot. But I went in the hottest time ever, and it was like 50 degrees. And I was sitting in the car, talking to the driver, and he was like, "Oh, how do you like Vegas so far?" And I'm like, "It's so strange to me," and it really was, because everything was different. Not just the climate, but everything around me was different too. Like the plants are different. Like I'm used to seeing pine trees everywhere, but in Vegas, where the desert was, there was a whole bunch of cactus, and it was very flat. It was like very, very flat land. And I was like, there's so many funny plants. And so like everybody in the cars just started laughing at me as if like, I don't know. I felt like Alice in Wonderland. That's how I felt like. I feel like I just stepped into a different world. I'm like, yeah, the plants are funny because I haven't seen them before. And they're like, yeah, this is just normal Vegas Ark. And I'm like, but they're weird. And they are weird. They don't look like regular plants. See, cactus are very different from your regular tree. Because with a regular tree or regular plant, you see like, look at this, okay? Guys, let's examine this tree for a second. We've got here roots. We got a, what is this called? Like a neck. And then there's branches that come up. And there's leaves at the top. You look at a cactus and you're like, what the hell is that? That's not a plant. That's some weird alien creature. And I'm like, there's alien creatures everywhere. They're unmoving. They're like stuck in the ground, but they're still alien to me. A trunk, yeah, sorry. A branch and neck. But yeah, a trunk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can ever live in Vegas. It's too much. I'm so used to it cooling off at night, and Vegas doesn't do that. It's just hot the whole goddamn time. I'm sweating like crazy. I normally love summer, but I think I only love summer in Canada. When it's like 20, 25 degrees. That's it. That's as far as I'll go. 50 is like double the amount, and I was like, I can't do that. That's not summer to me, that's hell. How will this stream be? Like how long it's gonna be? Up until 12, usually. I gotta water my plants. That's how I feel when I go to a place with trees. I guess it's like weird for you too, since you're not used to seeing it. I love trees. It's so normal to me to see trees around everywhere. That's how I live my life. I go outside and it's just trees. They call me tree hugger Ark. I'm not actually a tree hugger. I don't like the creepy crawlies. I would be a tree hugger if there were no bugs living in trees. I think the most terrifying experience I had of a bug in a tree. No, there's two different times, two different moments. One time when I wanted to climb a tree as like a little dragon kid. And I'm like, wow, this looks really fun, right? Because it's one of those really big trees that people can climb. And there's like a swing on it and everything. So as I was about to like climb the tree, I see this giant stick bug that was camouflaged in the tree. It was like right in my face. It was probably 2 centimeters away from my face. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, we're not doing that. It was probably the size of my arm. That's how big it was. And so I'm like, I'm never touching a tree ever again. Have you seen a parakeet flower? No. Does it look like a parakeet? Is that why it's called parakeet flower? Like a bird? Embrace the bugs unless they're dangerous. Yeah, I'm about to hug a giant stick bug. No, thank you. And then I remember like trying to show my parents. I was like, hey, there's like a giant bug there on the tree. And they're like, where? And then the moment I turned around to show them, it just disappeared. It wasn't there anymore. It was massive. It was actually massive. Last time I went to Vegas, it did rain part of the time, which was nice. I'm so jealous. I wish that happened to me. I really wish that happened to me. I did not have a good time in Vegas. Let me tell you guys a story later about it. It looks like bird head on top. The parakeet flower? Really? That's why it's called parakeet flower, huh? When I can buy my own place, I would want somewhere that has a lot of trees so I can always feel a warm breeze. It's so nice just being under the shade of a tree too, because it's pretty. You see like little light rays that come through the leaves and they're hitting the ground. Oh god, it's so good. It's so good. This is why I love going on walks outside, because I am sort of surrounded by nature. And so I go out. At one point, I went out every day for an hour just to walk in the woods. Just to walk in the woods. But yeah, so what happened in Vegas was I arrived there for a convention. And then I recall going, okay, I don't want to just stay here for the convention. I want to do other stuff too. There's plenty of things to do in Vegas. So I'm like, let me just explore, right? And I'm not a gambler. I don't like gambling. I don't like the thought of gambling. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna avoid all the casinos. But like, here's the thing. What's the point of going to Vegas if you're not gonna touch the casinos at all? So that's why I think I'm never going back. But I was like, if I know there's a person around here that is like some people are familiar with. I'm gonna call them a family friend, okay? There's a family friend that lives in Vegas, and they own a bakery. So I was gonna go and visit their bakery, which I did. And so I was in their bakery, and the moment I walked in, they just recognized me. I don't know this person, by the way. They recognized the people that I was with, actually. And that person barely knew them. But it was like, it was so quick. It was an instant. Like, we didn't even have a chance to walk around. And so the owner of the bakery was like, oh, I know you. And she gets really excited and everything. And the next minute, you know, I was fixing their cameras and I was installing the security cameras for them. And like, the problem was is that the people that I was with wasn't very tech savvy. So it was just me. I was installing cameras until like midnight. I was climbing on ladders, installing cameras. And I'm like, why am I here? Like, I don't know this person. I'm not getting paid for this. Yeah, until midnight. Because, okay, here's the thing. The person that wanted me to help install cameras, she, number one, she wasn't very tech savvy. Number two, she didn't really know English. And I was the only person there that could speak Chinese, and she spoke Chinese. So I was like, okay, all right, let me do this. And then, because she was not tech savvy, she didn't remember any of her passwords. Because when whoever set it up for her kind of just was like, oh, all right, there's an automatic login to your system, to your bakery system, right, the security system. And she just like kind of, I don't even think she wrote it down. She's just like, okay, yeah, sure. So like the moment I installed all of those cameras, I need to log in to the system, and she was like, yeah, I don't know the password. And I'm like, I can't do anything here. So she goes, "Can you call my son?" And I'm like, God, this is so awkward. So I call her son on the phone, and I'm like, "By the way, you don't know me, but I'm I'm helping your mom install cameras, and I need the password." It was a good thing that he didn't think I was like very suspicious or anything. I ended up figuring everything out, but like still, it took me a whole ass day. Not fun. Why did he agree to this? I don't know. I should have said no. I should have said sorry, but I'm busy. But the thing is, the people I was with knew that person, so like I really had no say, right? I was like, I wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just walk out of here. Let me just go do something else while you guys are talking. But it was like, she just goes, oh yeah, I need cameras installed. And everyone just looked at me and they're like, yeah, Ark can do it. And I'm like, what? Ark can't do it. I should have said Ark can't do it. I should have told them I'm like really bad with technology. And then like, here's the thing, because it was a bakery, okay? After the camera installation, everything was over, she ended up packing all of the foods into boxes, and she was like, here, Art, take them back with you to your hotel. Take everything. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with all this food, all this like baked goods? Because when you are in a hotel, you don't want to open up the fridge because you're gonna get charged with whatever's in there. And they clearly tell you in a sign to not touch anything in the fridge, because the moment something is moved, they will charge you. And it's like $10 water or something like that. It's like something crazy. So I was like, yeah, I'm not putting any of the baked goods in the fridge. So we had like cream buns that were just sitting on the table that was like rotting away. And I was like, I don't want to throw this away because it's a waste of food. So I was like kind of suffering that even after that. And then she goes, before we get to my hotel, she goes, oh, by the way, since I know you've been working all day, why don't I treat you to food? And it was like midnight, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? I'll take some food. I am kind of hungry. So she drives us to like a restaurant, a big ass fancy restaurant, by the way, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm really tired at the point. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna eat and go to bed. We get to the restaurant. I didn't expect how fancy it was. She sits us down on this big table, okay, a really, really big table. By the way, there's not a lot of us. So there was like a lot of empty chairs, and I was like, what's going on, right? I'm like, we don't need such a big table, but I don't question anything. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna eat food. She orders the food. Next thing you know, her entire family comes. From like, she's like, oh yeah, we got some visitors. Her entire family, like her uncles, and other uncles and aunts that I don't know were there, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I can't leave anymore. I'm stuck there with her family eating food, and I'm like, I don't even know this lady. I don't know this person. And so yeah, it was all in all, I'm not really gonna call it a terrible time because I did have free food. Still, I don't think I'm ever gonna visit again. I saw her recently, actually. She came to visit, and I pretended that I didn't see her because it was like at a really big gathering, and I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to her. It's not how super uncomfortable. Yeah, I think she like felt pretty grateful about what I was doing. So she tried to keep contact. She got my phone number and everything. But every so often I would get a call from her and I don't want to answer because it was a weird situation, and plus every time she called me and I did pick up, she was like, by the way, can you get a job for my son? And I'd be like, no. I don't know any jobs. I'm unemployed myself. Yeah. Just not really a fun time. Not really a fun time. I'm just thinking about it now and I'm getting more flashbacks. You're in one of those hotels. Yeah, I was in one of those fancy hotels that's right by a casino. So I'm like, it's probably better for me to stay on the strip since whatever convention I was going to was on the strip. The hotel itself was fine. It was a pretty good hotel. Ark has connections in the VTuber industry. I kind of do, but I kind of don't at the same time. I kind of do as in yes, but like I can't introduce anybody to them. She knew. Guys, I have 1,000 wood now. Alright. I feel like this entire time I was just chopping down wood while telling the story. It's always interesting hearing about large family gatherings because my close family is really small. Honestly, me too. I'd say my close family is really small. This family wasn't my family. It was some random person that my friends knew. You know people, but you don't know the people in the VTuber industry. I would say I know people, and I also know people in the VTuber industry. But I don't like saying their names. And I don't like saying, as in, I feel like it's not great to use people either. Right? Like, I don't wanna like drop people's names to be like, yeah, I just wanna get, I need to get my way in this situation, so I'm just gonna like drop some random person's name that I know. It just doesn't feel good. Which is why, like, even if I know people, I'm like, I don't care for it too much. The no-nos. I do want to say though, once you get into the VTuber industry, you start to realize there's just one big social circle. Everybody knows each other to some degree. Everybody. Once you get into the circle, you're like in the circle. And I think some people become VTubers because they kind of want that for them. Like they want to be in the social circles. But I don't think that's what VTubing is really about. Which is why I avoid it. Like you guys have heard about like the giant orgy parties. Like that's a thing, the VTuber orgies. Like you just get an invite. Like people would just randomly like go into your email you and they're like, oh, by the way, this is what's happening at this location. Or you'd see people like talk to each other on, I don't know, on social media or something. You're like, oh, I didn't know that they interacted. The what? Yeah, the VTuber orgies. It's kind of like, I guess it's the same as like the furry orgies, right? You don't invite yourself. You wait for someone to invite you to them. I don't go, by the way. I just want to let you guys know I don't go to VTuber orgies. I don't go to VTuber events. I'm an introvert. I stay in my own lane. Yeah, you just gotta show up out of nowhere and you get one. Like, that's just how it is. I'm not kidding about this. This is real. This is a very real thing. Those are a thing? Yeah. I think every convention has them. I've heard like stories, not just, this isn't just for VTubers, right? This is not just a VTuber thing. There's like furry orgies, there's VTuber orgies, there's cosplay orgies, there's like, in any sort of community that involves like some sort of degeneracy, there are orgy parties. It feels like Ark is talking about Fight Club right now, we're in danger. Kind of. Kind of. And it's like, once someone invites you to a party. I'm not talking about orgy this time, but like someone invites you to a party, then you like start seeing that there's other people there that you recognize, and then that's how people network. It's not really through the actual VTubing process, as in like streaming or through social media, but it's usually at like a in real life person event that someone's hosting, and they're like, by the way, I know you're in the community too, you want to join this party, you want to come to this house party, and then and then you go, yeah, and then you go to the house party and you're like, wait, I know these people. And then that's how like people actually make the connections. It's just a giant social ring. And this happens everywhere. This honestly happens everywhere. I can probably even extend that to like celebrities. Like once you're invited to a celebrity party, it's like, yeah, you meet so many celebrities there. And then it's like the whole networking ring starts from the actual real life event. Yeah, wait, I know those people from the orgy last night. I don't know, life is weird. I'd like to stick to my own lane. I'm not about to enter those circles. I don't want to. I'd rather not. You meet like, here's the thing, you meet some like really cool people, but at the same time you meet really weird people too. And I'm like, I don't like being in the vicinity of like strange people. No, thank you. I did hear from a friend though, they're like, you really should go to Offkai and like actually network. And I'm like, a part of me was like, I want to, but at the same time, like, I don't want to. And then now I'm like, yeah, I really, really don't want to. Saliathan, thank you for the 10 months. I was in line with the guy waiting for my turn with that one girl. Ah! I don't know, I think that, I hate the idea of it, it's weird. Conventions are just people trying to summon Slaanesh. I don't know, maybe because when I was younger, I've been to enough house parties for me to be like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of any of these. Sometimes it gets a little bit too wild. Sometimes you get like weird, you get illegal things happening. Or sometimes you get a random orgy. Sometimes there's like people doing strange things in a room that's just locked and you're like, yeah, I don't want to go there. We don't go anywhere near that room. That one specific room in the house. If a cat can give me that, then I'll take it. Yeah, actually, get a cat. My cat does that to me. My cat wakes me up in the morning and cuddles under the blankets. Or my cat gets on top of me and starts kneading my neck. Oh, yeah, or 3 cats in a trench coat. Guys, don't be weird. Guys, don't be weird in chat. I think eventually when you get like really old, like Ark old, maybe even older, you start to realize that the comfy life is the best life. Like when you're younger, you're like, oh yeah, I'm all about this, the excitement. I want to go to the parties. I want to feel something. I want to feel the elevation, right? And then once you start seeing the consequences of all of that, you're like, yeah, that's too much. You start hearing the sirens, the police cars, and you're like, all right, time to dip. I don't want to be here anymore. We need more animals. I think I need to get a barn. It's already autumn in Stardew Valley, and the barn is not here yet. One day, I will get my cabin in the woods. One day, I will be away from society. One day, I will never talk to a person ever again. Just be an inconspicuous old man, secretly powerful, secretly wise. You don't have to make it a secret. You can be like publicly wise. You can share your knowledge with everyone else. Write a book or something. Even though I love the idea of being like an old secret wise sage, I'm like, but someone can learn from this. Take an apprentice. Too distracted by NTR, you forgot to farm? There was nothing NTR about this. Do you want the mod list? Here you go. I think I still have it. Yes. In my clipboard. And here you go. Good morning, Celeste. Welcome in. Ark is farming for food. I actually want, maybe one day, I want to own my own farm, live off the land. True. Not yet, in general. Where is my wife? I miss her. I feel like it's been ages. Hopefully in 10 years I can just retire and do carpentry. I think everybody's dream is to retire early, and I think that should be the goal for plenty of our generation right now. Whoever's living right now, just make as much money you can and just retire early, but still live a healthy life without, get enough sleep, be healthy, and stop spending money on trash. And when I say trash, I literally mean some people would spend thousands and thousands of dollars on pixels, and I'm like, you could be saving up, you could be investing these thousands of dollars into some sort of stock or something. Like, invest in the stock market, invest into assets that you can eventually sell in the future. Do you read Ark? Sci-fi fantasy. That's what Sabrina would love to hear. Do you read the new Cave Saga X? Invest in gacha stock. George spends a whole day in front of that orange television set. Or so, I feel like some people spend money on even things like I'm saying you need good food, but you don't need to be drinking a bottle of wine at a restaurant every day or every 2 days or something like that. Right? You don't need that. You don't need to be bar hopping every day. If you want to hang out with friends, I feel like, honestly, I think it's more fun hanging out with friends, like having an actual hangout at someone's house and just chilling and talking than at like a bar where you can barely hear everybody and you're surrounded by all these other people you don't know, and the food's really expensive and the drinks are expensive. You could do the same thing at home, no? Just invite all of your friends over. I don't know, buy some beer from the beer store, from the, I don't know, whatever alcohol store you have around. Play some board games. Do the exact same thing. It could be like a nice gathering where people either bring their own food or people make their own food there in the house. I can barely do my taxes. I think I don't have enough time for stocks. That's true. Don't get into stocks if you don't know what you're doing. I was making lentil soup tonight. Because essentially it is gambling. Gambling at the end of the day. It doesn't have to be if you're investing in like very safe stocks. But most stocks out there that people talk about are like the ones that are go up and down very quick. Is that a glass stain on your knee? No. What? What is Haley talking about? Have you met the wild man that lives behind her house? I should get his basket. I should get Lynette's basket. So I know where it is. It's in the tunnel, but I forgot how to get to the tunnel. How do you get to the tunnel? Have a good lure, cuddly doggies. Buy land, plant a bunch of trees. Oh, it's so expensive. Buying land and planting trees. Do you need like a license to plant a tree? I think you do. Or is it a license to cut down a tree? So you need a license to cut down a tree for sure. And it has to be like a specific tree license. If it's a public tree, you need to specify like what type of tree it is, where it's located. And then I think it costs you like a few $100s to chop down a tree. At least where I am. Pradeep's back again, exam postponed until next week. Oh hell yeah, more time to study. Loki? Loki IRL? What do you mean by Loki IRL? Like Loki from Marvel? I don't think you need a license to plant a private land. That's true. That's true, you probably don't. I would chuck a burning cigarette at a tree. It's gonna burn. That's how you cause a fire. You're gonna get a Merce clock coming to your house in the middle of the night. It's gonna wake you up and be like, by the way, your backyard's on fire. Someone reported a fire in your backyard. In your private land. That's actually pretty terrifying to think about, waking up to a fire. What is that? What is that burning? Cough, cough, hack, hack. I can't breathe. I love the details in the shadows your son has. It's so nice. Oh, thanks. They're actually two different assets. The shadow is its own asset and the sun has its own asset. And then I was like, what if I combine them? You make something really pretty. I actually think if you ever want to get into VTubing, this hat is on the default. It's on the default application. It is a default hat. Everybody has it. Everybody has this hat. Every single VTuber has this hat. Just that nobody uses it. Not Loki in private land is fine in my country. Oh, I thought you meant like Loki from like Marvel. Like what's his name? Thor's brother. Like Thor's brother. If you had to choose between being Thor and Loki, who would you choose? Actually, no, that's an easy answer. Easy question to answer. Everybody would choose Thor. Everybody wants to be Chris Hemsworth. I want to be Chris Hemsworth. Who doesn't want to be Chris Hemsworth? What? Loki? Really? I guess I was wrong. Nobody wants to be Chris. Loki easy? What the? I did not realize that so many people were Loki enjoyers. That's 3 Lokis! 4 Lokis and 1 Chris! That's a lot of Loki. Loki is super popular. I guess he is, but I mean, Chris Hemsworth in Thor is also super popular. If you ask between Chris Hemsworth or Tom Hiddleston, that's a different question. That's true. I guess I am just talking. Okay, I guess I'm just talking about lore. Sorry, not lore. Thor and Loki. I just shoved those two together in one name. Thor and Loki. So not Chris Hemsworth or Tom Hiddleston. If I am Loki, I can self-cest. I'm pretty sure you're the only person who was thinking that. I only want to be Loki because I love self-cest. That's it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, would I date male version of myself? Maybe. I think I would. I don't know about the actual mythos, but Loki kind of cool in Marvel. He was pretty cool. Still, I think the fact that it's Chris Hemsworth who plays Thor makes me want to be Thor more than Loki. You wouldn't date Femme X-Ark? I'm already Femme X-Ark. I mean, okay, let's see. If I were to clone myself, would I self-cest? No, I think it would be too weird because I see myself in the mirror all the time. Because then I would be like self-inserting as myself while still being myself. And that's too meta. That's way too meta. I want the Thor belly. I want the Thor abs. It's not the belly, it's the abs. It's the buns. It's the muscles. Mythos Loki is a freak. Really? He would do that to a horse? Let's go over here. It's 12. Where is my face? Where is myself? Hi. I'm not this short. Normally. Hi. We need some music. This is gonna be like really awkward again with no music. Does this work? There we go. Do you guys ever get tired of the same background music? Because I do. Hi, 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 hi. If I get to choose, like, I would definitely... So, no, actually, no, I think I'm putting myself into your brains right now, and you guys are power scaling Loki and Thor. That's what you guys are doing. You guys are choosing Loki because we're power scaling. And you're like, oh yeah, Loki's powers are way cooler than Thor's. And I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm going to really have to agree that Loki's powers are pretty goddamn cool. Loki turned himself to a female horse. Oh my god. Would that be considered Empreg? That's like, okay, that's territory that I never want to touch. If I was Loki, I would never do that. Right, Loki's just freaky. He's like beyond sane levels of freaky. There is like normal freakiness, which I'm like, okay, freaky is just freaky, okay? Like, I won't judge, I won't kink shame. But with Loki, I will kink shame. He's probably the only person that I will kink shame. You just want the transformation and the teleporting. Yeah, they're not bad. The teleportation and the transformation. I don't know if I like transformation. It sounds like painful. Wait, does he actually transform? Or is it like an image? Like a fake image of him? He's still himself. You want to be Loki for the Empreg. You want to get Empregged. This is the first time I've ever heard someone say, I want to get Empregged. I've never heard this before. There is a sad story of Loki. Honestly, just watching the Marvel movies, I feel like Loki's story is already pretty sad. Which probably makes him a very popular character. He's a very pitiful character. Rather than sad, I would say his stories, he's written as a pitiful character. Yeah, and trauma cells. If I use Thor's power to fly, I'll have government agencies try to do experiments on you. Ooh. Superpowers need to be a normal thing. We need it so that everybody has superpowers. Like, you're right, I would never fly. Maybe I would hover a little bit in my backyard. I'd be like, alright, it's time to water the plants, and I don't feel like using my legs. Let me just zoom. No one saw that, right? 2 steps. 2 steps forward. Hover 2 steps forward. Hover 2 steps back. You want My Hero Academia to be real? Only sane, normal people with good morals and ethics are allowed to have superpowers. Then yes, I want MHA to be real. I don't want any weird people getting superpowers. Because with power comes great responsibility. Something like that, right? And if you give someone really evil with superpowers, they're gonna use it in a really bad way. They're gonna destroy things with it, and I'm like, I'm not down for that shit. That would just be The Boys. Yeah. I can't watch The Boys because of that. I'm like, I can't watch it. Yeah, power corruption, whatever it is. Like, I know at a point everybody's watching The Boys, but like from what I've seen, from all of the posts, from all of the forums and the threads and everyone online, they kept getting angry while watching the show, and I was like, that would be me, but because I'm the absolute I'm not a rage baiter. What's the opposite of rage baiter? Someone who gets baited easily. I just get when I get mad, I will absolutely like it just does something really bad to my mental, and I'm like, I have to step away, which is why I can't watch The Boys. I can't watch The Boys. I can't watch what's the other one? The Invincibles. I can't watch anything that would make me mad. I can't play League of Legends despite me saying I love League of Legends. Loki actually has 4 kids. One is a horse and one world serpent and a wolf, and one is Hela. I thought Hela was his sister. The Boys are so cartoony, stupid, evil stuff. It's weird. I was watching some clips. I'm like, what is this? Something about breast milk? Anyways. It threw me off because I knew the location it was filmed at. Oh, that's funny. You're like, I recognize this place. I recognize this landmark. I used to go there to eat breakfast. And they're probably like shooting, I don't know, breast milk at people to evaporate them. I don't know what The Boys is about, by the way. I'm just making shit up. That's probably not what happens. The Boys only exist because the creators just fucking hate superheroes. It's like a parody on superhero shows and movies, right? I can see it. Let's make superheroes like your regular person and see what happens. Superheroes plus capitalism plus power dynamics. The power scaling. Being angry deletes my mood for the whole day. It does to me as well. I've tried to regulate it now. Like, I'm pretty good at regulating my mood, which is why, like, every time I feel like even a hint of me getting pissed off, right? Or anger, sadness, whatever it is, some negative emotion, I step away immediately. I'm like, I know this is gonna make it, my day is gonna be ruined because of it, which is why I'm not gonna interact with it at all. Which is why there's certain games I cannot play. Like, I will refuse to play any sort of competitive game because that's gonna set my mood for the entire day. I will not be able to do any work. They chained Fenrir, threw the serpent into the water, and they gave Hela the worst fate ever to give her a job. They gave her a job! No! Twitter now has a dislike button. Use it to push it off the algorithm. I hate that. Actually, no. I refuse it. I don't like the dislike button. I don't like the dislike button. I don't like all of the new things that Twitter... Like, what happened to our likes tab? Do you know how much I liked the likes tab? I used to use the likes tab to find more people, to find artists, because I love using Twitter for art. Right? I went on Twitter to look for artists. And I'm like, the best way to do it is to go find some popular, very good artists on Twitter, go into their likes tab and be like, what are they liking? What kind of art inspiration are they taking in order to draw this good? I'd be like, oh, this artist is cool too. Oh, this artist is cool too. And that's how I find and follow people. But now it's like the likes tab is gone. I can't do that anymore. It sucks. The dislike button feels like hate watching. Yeah, it really does. That's why I'm like, it's not, I don't like it. It's not good for mental. It's not good for anybody. Someone just got really salty and they're like, yeah, we need to bring the likes button because I don't want to get ratioed. I'm pretty sure that was the reason. I'm not saying it is, but I'm pretty sure someone's just like, you're like, yeah, people keep like shitting on me in the comments, so that's why I need the dislike button to come so that I can use it to my advantage and bring my lackeys in to bully this one person and give them a whole bunch of dislikes. I didn't want to name names. I was gonna say Elon. But it is. I took the name right out of my mouth. It wasn't me. I didn't say that. So yeah, that's why I don't like the dislike button. It's never really useful. If you don't agree with something, just don't interact with it. It's that simple. Why do people feel the need to interact with things that they don't like? You're just spiraling at that point. You just make it worse for yourself. He's gonna get super ratio in every post. He makes it his own dislike button. He'll be gone in a week. I think the problem here right now is that the original post doesn't get a dislike button, but the replies do. The replies get a dislike button. I don't know, just... I was thinking, okay, what if we just like introduce the dislike button to OG posts too? But I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like the idea. That's why the block button exists. That's why the mute button exists. Why do we need a dislike button? Just ratio the person, who cares? We don't need dislike to ratio them. Anyway, this is me ranting about social media. I don't like social media. I hate it. I know I'm on it like every single day, but because I'm a content creator, I don't really have a choice. I'm like, I need to grow somehow. And Twitter is one of the best ways to do it. But at the same time, I hate it. I hate it. Remember that one month when I got off Twitter, I deleted all of my alt accounts. I deleted everything but the Ark account. And I felt so good. I was like, I'm never going back to Twitter again. But I'm like, I can't grow like this. And plus, I'm an artist. I need to grow somehow. And Twitter's like the only place that has a majority of the internet. And I'm like, it's either that or Reddit. And like, I know how shitty Reddit is. So I was like, well, I guess it's time for me to go back on Twitter. I will complain though. I will keep complaining about Twitter. Social media is great for art and creativity, bad for everything else. Yes. Yes, it is. Anyways, it is my lunchtime. I've been hungry all morning. So I'm gonna go have my lunch. My lunch breakfast. And then I will remember at 3 p.m. I'm going to go exercise. I'm going to go take a walk. We're gonna time things. Alright, we're sticking to the schedule. Tomorrow is going to be, I think tomorrow's a just chatting. Actually, what is tomorrow? Let's find out. Yeah, tomorrow is a just chatting stream. We're just gonna be here yapping. At least I am. I'm just gonna be here yapping. You guys can just listen to me talk about random shit. Hi, what did you change your character? Your character? I've always been like this. What do you mean? Same face, same everything. No, I have different outfits, just like how you have different outfits. You don't, do you wear the same clothes every day? No, you don't. We change things because we get bored. So yeah, I have different outfits. I have like 4, 5 now? 5 different outfits. And then hopefully, in a few months, I'll be able to release different hairstyles too. Simple and clean. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Karaoke on Friday. Maybe we'll bring that song back. I wear the same thing every day. I want to do that. It's so much easier. I hate making decisions. I just want to open up my drawers and see the same shirt so I don't have to choose. I'll be like, yup, just the same shit as yesterday. And then all my decision making will be used for things that are more important to me. We prioritize the decision making. Did you rig all of your model? This one, no. This one, I rigged just my hair and my face, my head. My outfit, I didn't rig that. The sun hat, I didn't rig that. But my default model, yes. I did. The other one with the goth clothes, we have Comfy Arc, which is the one with the kitty shirt. This fit chill though. Yeah, this is the casual outfit. I like using the other outfit for, or actually it depends on the games. Cause I'm like, if I'm playing Stardew Valley, I ain't going all out in my alien fit. Right? If I'm playing Stardew Valley, it's gonna be as casual as you know, everyday farmer fit. And then if we're doing karaoke, that would probably be X-Ark, because all I sing are emo songs and screamo. It depends on the background too, it depends on the game. So yeah, all very dependent. Some of the new outfits still look good. Thank you. Anybody can get these. They're everywhere. You've only seen 2 of the fit, this and the black one. Oh, so you haven't seen my default. One day, if you're here for long enough, maybe you will see it. I've just been using this one for, you know, quite often, just because I feel like my alien fit doesn't really work well for some games. Like, it's nice and all, but the aesthetic isn't really there. It's a little different. Okay, I'm gonna go now, before I keep yapping, before this turns into a just chatting stream. Okay, bye guys. Enjoy your day. Have a good rest of the day. And perhaps I will see you tomorrow for some more yapping. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Is anybody streaming? I would raid into Lyre again. But maybe not today. I feel so clingy raiding into Lyre every single day. I really want to though. Can we recommend people to raid? Yeah, of course. Who should we raid into? Someone new. Because I'm looking at my list, I'm like, the only person here I can see is Lyre and Rem. Shoki, okay. Sakura Harua. Okay, since cat, you said, you're the one who asked the question. Let me just do that. Search. Harua. Japanese streamer? English okay, Japanese okay, Chinese okay, is what I see. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's translations on the stream? Oh, that's so helpful. Okay. This is gonna be cool. Alright. Well, bye, guys.